Hi, this is Kaya Michelle, and we're going to get right into it. Stop weaponizing these kids. Stop having adult conversations in front of these children, because children take what you say and they will repeat it to another child or to that adult, or they will step to an adult the wrong way. And I'm going to tell you something. Ain't nobody out here playing with these kids now. Ain't nobody playing in somebody else's child sandbox. Them days is gone and everything. Stop weaponizing your children based upon what's coming out of your mouth. A lot of adults are very reckless with their tongue, and it states that it's not what's in a man that defiles him. It's what comes. It is what comes out of his mouth or her mouth that defies them or determine the character or how people handle them. So when you're speaking about people, circumstances, and situations in front of a child, that child does not have the understanding of what you may be saying or expressing at that time. So it would be wise as a parent to conduct your conversations among grown folks and not among children, and stop weaponizing these children to speak harshly or disrespect an adult because you have an opinion or you and that adult have some type of disagreement. That is between you guys. That is none of the child's business, okay? This cuts down on conflicts, misappropriate emotions, mindless rhetoric, and misappropriate behavior, because you were talking about that adult and then somehow that information was taken back to that adult via a child's point of view. And now that adult has cussed out your child, and now you're getting upset with the adult again because you were not mindful of children's ears. So we as parents, mom and dad, grandma, aunties, uncles, and mama's kiki friends, okay? Cut it out. You know, there was a time when children could not sit in a room among adults when there was adult conversations. And now you're taking your kids into adult spaces and then expecting that child to remain a child when you're exposing them to adult conversations and everything. And then that child does misappropriate communication and misappropriate behavior towards another adult. No, that's got to land back on your lap. That's got to land back on you. It's on you, girl. It's on you, boy. You know, we got to stop thinking that somehow it's cute to weaponize children against adults. You know, yes, if an adult has said something out of pocket in reference to your child or did something disrespectful to your child, then you as the parent, the adult, you should address that one-on-one, not in front of the child. Because too many parents have taught their kids a bad habit. When you out here cussing out all the adults, the children grow up to think that they can do no wrong. And then guess what's that's going to flip back on you. It's going to flip back on you. You know what? Because now they're going to start handling you like they done handled every other adult. But now it ain't going to be too kiki and it ain't going to be too funny. You know, at one point in time, I had a grand niece, and I used to call her a 2-foot midget. And her mother was not very disciplined herself when it came to handling this niece. And it happened to be one of my nephew's children. And she kept on running in and out of my house. And I'm kind of old school when it comes to that. No, if the adults are in the house and all the kids outside playing, you go outside. I don't care if you sit on the top step and cry. Don't be running in and out of the house. And so when I watched, before I spoke up, and I watched how this child was running the show, and I spoke to the mother and I said, you gonna let a 2-foot midget tell you what to do? She ain't even been on this planet that long. She wouldn't even know her name if you didn't tell her. So how you letting a 2-foot midget run you? And a lot of parents do that. They let these 2-foot midgets run the whole house. No. And then these kids get out in public spaces, get among their relatives, and not all parents are built the same. Some parents come with discipline and structure. So that's what I did. I applied structure and discipline. You know, you come to my house, kids outside playing, we have an adult conversation, out the door you go. Unless you got to use the bathroom, need water, or you done scraped and injured yourself, there is no reason for you to be in the house. I just think sometimes kids play too much on video games and not enough time exploring the world of outside. But that may be, I may be a little bit old school, but hey, I used to love manhunt and hide and go seek and don't y'all come back in this, don't you come back in this house and everything. And if, you know, we used to sneak through the back door to go to the bathroom and get water and stuff. And my mother and them would think we was outside all day. We didn't come in until the street lights came on, but that's a different era. You know, some of the environmental things and people's attitudes have changed. So, you know, we have to adjust with the times and everything, but we should not be weaponizing children against adults. Let the children have a childhood. Let the children learn. And as a parent, the word parent means teacher, and you're actually the first teacher. No child should be entering kindergarten without knowing how to spell their name, their address, and their telephone number. That is your job as a parent. But you're too busy kicking with the kids and letting the kids be among adults in inappropriate conversations. And now the kids is popping their neck and talking all smart. But you know, a lot of them kids be running your business down too. They be going to say, you know, yeah, my mama was talking about Miss, you know, so-and-so. Yeah, she was talking about her friend, you know, Nisha and Keisha and them. Yeah, my mama said this and my mama said that. And daddies, y'all, hey, y'all ain't too far behind either. Because one thing that I have lived on this planet to find out, men gossip just as much as women do, but it's just a different form of gossip. It's just a different form. But it's still the same. Stop weaponizing your kids with your inappropriate conversations. And they pick it up and they carry it like a seed. And they start spitting it over here and spitting it over there. And next thing you know, you got a forest fire. Because you could not keep your mouth shut in front of the kids. And that's even going into the relationship part of mother and father. Mother, don't use your position to weaponize your kids against their father. Whatever y'all relationship and the problems in y'all relationship, that's between you and him. It ain't between them. Okay? Don't weaponize your children having inappropriate conversations. you know? Instead of having inappropriate conversations, I'm always a believer that you give an answer. Talk to your kids, read to your kids, talk about how they feel about what they heard in the news, and let them express themselves in that way, in a good way. And this will build character and integrity in in your children. But do not weaponize your kids against other adults. And then on the other side note, have a blessed one.